I was the only night staff at the elderly care home. But someone kept ringing the call bell from an empty room. I used to work night shifts at a small elderly care home just outside a rural town in Minnesota. There were only 6 residents, and most nights were uneventful, just checking vitals, refilling water, helping to the bathroom. The place was quiet. Too quiet sometimes. It was the kind of silence that made you hear your own breath. But I got used to it. Until the incident in room 3. Room 3 used to belong to a woman named Mrs. Halvorsen. Sweet lady. A bit confused sometimes, but kind. She passed away in her sleep one Tuesday morning just before I clocked in. Her family had already taken her belongings by the weekend. The room stayed empty after that. No one new was scheduled to move in. One night, around 2:15 a.m., I was doing my rounds when I heard the nurse call bell chime. Each room had a button next to the bed that would ring a small chime and light up a panel at the desk with the room number. The panel read, Room 3. I just stood there for a second. That room was locked. No one had been in there since housekeeping cleaned it 2 days ago. I thought maybe it was a malfunction. Still, I grabbed the keys and walked down the hallway. The door was shut, lights off, quiet. I opened it. Empty. No No movement, just the faint smell of lavender from Mrs. Halvorsen's old air freshener. I checked the call button. Still wired in. Not jammed. I pressed it myself, it worked fine. Weird, but I chalked it up to old wiring. 2 nights later, it happened again. Same time. 2:15 a.m. Same room. I went to check, slightly annoyed this time, but when I opened the door, the air felt different. Heavier. Colder. And I swear I heard whispering, like someone was talking softly, right against the far wall. I turned the light on. Nothing, but the blanket on the bed, previously folded, was pulled down slightly, like someone had just gotten up. I didn't sleep well that day. On my next shift, I disabled room 3's call system entirely. Unplugged it from the panel. I even left a note for maintenance. No more false calls. But the next night, I got called down to the facility after my shift. The day nurse was pale. She showed me the logbook. Room 3's call light had activated at 2:15 a.m. Again, but the panel wasn't connected. The wires had been pulled. They showed me the CCTV footage. At exactly 2:14 a.m., the hallway camera caught something. A figure. Pale, short, moving slowly from room 3's door toward the nurse station. No face. No features. Like a fog in the shape of a woman. And then it vanished. They told me it was probably a glitch. A trick of light. That the timestamp was off. I quit 2 weeks later. But I still remember Mrs. Halvorsen's voice on her last night. She said, "Don't forget me when I leave. I'll still ring if I need help." I thought she was just being sweet. Now I'm not so sure.